Evening, everybody. Welcome back. Just in case you don't know me, I am Gregorius Views, or Greg, if that's what you want to call me. A jack of all trades, artist, writer, streamer, teacher, bunch of other stuff. Um, it's been a week, and I thought I would just do a relaxing little stream and play some more Bully. Last week I did um, a recent indie game called Unusual Tales After Dark, and that one was fun. And I had mentioned in that video a few things that I was wanting to do and was planning on doing and the like. And some of that stuff didn't work out. So I'll explain here in a second. But one thing you may already notice if you've been watching my videos for a bit is my resolution on my camera looks a little bit better. The thing is namely, I because I'm at still kind of a basic level on Twitch, I can't, upload streams at a higher quality above 1080p. Um, and when I set my camera up, my webcam, and did all of this setup before I started doing Twitch, I originally had the stuff set at 4K, but for it was like through something else. And long story short, I guess when I set everything up through Twitch, it changed the resolution to like a really basic level. So I pretty much assumed that my camera was going to the footage until I moved up in position on Twitch, it would stay at like a low resolution. Well, anyway, I went and tinkered with stuff just really by accident. And I didn't go up to 4K fully or anything. I don't think it would be able to stream properly if I did, and on top of that, it would probably make me horrified because you would see every pore, every pock mark on my face, just all sorts of not great stuff that I really didn't want to mess with. So I did, fix that, and I had to adjust some stuff because now you've got like the wider screen and everything else. So, a couple of things changed there. Now, the reason that I ended up doing this with the camera by accident is the other thing I wanted to mention. I had said in my last stream that I wanted to record a recent horror game and upload it to YouTube with commentary, like what I do for my streams. I never done that on YouTube before, right? And I thought that would be something cool, whatever else. And I'm still open to doing that kind of thing. Maybe on the regular. I said before that I still wanted to play some games like I have done on my YouTube channel. Same name it is here on there. So if you follow me here, follow me on YouTube if you don't already, vice versa, all that stuff. But enough of the plug there. But I had planned to do this. Well, I did last weekend. The game I was talking about was the Skin Stapler, and I wanted to do it on YouTube because I made like a few statements last week about how it's a little risque for like streaming sorts of stuff, namely from my perspective, because my job title and all that, it's kind of weird territory. And I wanted to do it through YouTube where I could edit. Well, long story short, right, I sat down on Saturday and recorded. I recorded about an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. And the whole time that I'm recording the video, I'm looking over my shoulder like you'll see me do, have been seeing me do, where I'm looking at my other monitor where I've got the recording software, all that stuff set up. And I kept noticing something funky. Well, what it was, I kept noticing myself in the corner. It was stuttering, like where I was going, like that kind of thing. Um, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was a bit off. So I stopped the game. I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop it, and if I want to resume it, I can say, oh, whatever, or I can edit it, that kind of thing. Well, I found out that I went back and played the footage and found out that the entire time I was recording, for whatever reason, everything of the game as well as me was stuttering throughout, like the entire time. So you would hear me, but the footage itself stuttered. So, you know, I wasted that time, got really upset, just angry. That type of anger you get where you're like, holding it all back. You feel like your eyeballs are about to just shoot out of your face, that kind of thing. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's a lot of times how I end up feeling if I get really, really annoyed and I'm like trying to restrain it. Well, anyway, I scrapped it. I was like, nope. I deleted it. I'm like, I'm not going back and starting this over. It was already late in the day on Saturday. I was like, whatever, fine. And I basically told myself, who cares? I'm not doing this. Whatever. I've thought about going and trying to do it again, but I wanted my reactions to be more authentic, and I'd already played like an hour, and I've seen clips of the game and everything already as it was, and I don't know. I've toyed around going back and forth with should I do it, whatever else. Um, I haven't. I thought about just recording the game without me speaking, without my commentary. Um, I considered it, but I still haven't fully settled yet. And plus, there are other things coming out too, that I want to play. That I might record down the line. Stuff changes. I try not to be a flake though. I always try to make sure that I stick to things I say. Namely, because in the past I've not followed through with stuff. So but I may still do that, but I still want to do newer current stuff while also going back to bully like I've been doing. So I'm done with story time, right? Um, Second week of school is over. It's been pretty good so far. Classes are not too bad. I feel like I've gotten a little bit more back into the swing of things. It usually takes me, a week or so to do so. Um, but classes are all right. My schedule is different. It's one I'm not accustomed to in terms of like when my breaks are. Um, and I've been satisfied that I haven't dealt with a lot of toxicity. So that's definitely been a positive for me. But, maybe I have to fulfill that toxicity somewhere. So we're going to go back into bully tonight. The past streams I've done have went okay. I hope that any of you that have been watching either here or YouTube, whatever else, have enjoyed this stuff. It's been fun for me because, again, game that I really enjoy and love. Um, I've also tinkered again with some of the settings on Twitch. Hopefully, I won't have any instances where the footage will cut out, the stream will cut out. Um, I again have to rely on Wi-Fi, and we just, of course, had a storm roll through in my area. It's like every day that I go to stream lately, it decides it wants to storm. I mean, North Carolina weather for you, right? So, um, without further ado, let's get back into bully and the like. So, any of you that are watching currently, welcome. Glad to have you. Would love to get more followers, maybe get some subscriptions and other stuff, but whether or not we do so, I'm glad you're here with me. If any of you, I hope to see some more pop in later. If any of you want to, join in chat, feel free. This will of course be up on YouTube if I'm able to keep with my schedule tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get Bully pulled up. Let me go ahead and grab my crappy little Xbox controller and the like, and we'll get back into this bad boy. So, yeah, I haven't played any today, despite what it says. I just opened it up earlier to test my camera to make sure I didn't have any lag, and did just like a little brief recording of me making faces and the like in the camera, and pulling the game up and all that stuff. So, um, I think where we left off on Bully, um, I think we were starting. Okay, yeah, we were starting to do some missions related to the preps, and yeah, in this game, of course, they do rely on stereotypes, and the preps are rich and stupid, and possibly engaging in familial relationships, if you catch my drift. So we'll go from there. I can't remember who you get involved with afterward. It's like, while I played this game many times, it's been so long now that I've since I played it, that I can't remember every little detail. So without further ado, let's get back into this bad boy, shall we? All right. I'll skip all the logos and all that fun stuff, right? Yep. So yeah, now that I am not really, as of yet, dealing with toxicity at school and the like, I've got to get it somewhere. And footage and everything looks good, so I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, we might be pretty good today. A yardstick in the metric system? I don't know. A meter stick? I don't know. Serious question. And yeah, I have to wear preppy gear. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. School uniforms don't really bother me that much. Where I teach currently uses uniforms, and it's not that bad of a thing. It eliminates a lot of issues sometimes, but I like the regular uniform that Jimmy wears versus when you have to dress him up as a prep. I mean, that doesn't look too bad, but I don't know. Not like a big fan. So, as I've been doing before, I like to get my classes out of the way. I like to knock all the school stuff out if possible. Because after a while, they'll stop making you go to class if you do well. Ooh, biology. Yay. I actually like biology in school, truthfully. I wasn't like, I'm not going to say I was like some type of genius, but I loved biology itself. Hello, Dory. Welcome back. Been a long time now. How you doing? Getting ready to go into biology class.
Hurry up, children. We've got a brand new set of delightful carcasses to dissect.
Ooh, boy. Hold on. Let me see. Well, I'll have to... No, okay. I think I can leave that. I think I'll leave chat like that. All right, so I got to dissect something. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I did a frog the first time. What was the other thing that I had to do? I can't even remember now. Some other type of animal. Yeah, I know. My stream schedule hasn't been the best lately. Like, I haven't been consistent in terms of, like, the actual days. Because I try not to always do Fridays. Because I try to ensure that my wife and I can spend some time together. And, like, she sometimes will come in and sit off in the corner during a stream. But sometimes I know she, like, maybe thinks I want to be by myself. Which sometimes is the case. But... you know, I've done some stuff. The main one I did do, like, was on a Sunday. I try to avoid Sunday, but yeah, I understand being busy too. It's been that way, and I'm hopefully going to be more consistent now that I'm more settled in a schedule. Oh boy, a fish. Okay, let's see if I can pull this one off. And I'll look at chat here in a second because I want to concentrate to make sure I don't screw stuff up here. All right, got to cut the eyeball out of the fish.
Patience, Hopkins. You can't rush science.
I don't know of any high schools that have anything where they dissect fish. That to me is very strange. It would be kind of cool, I guess, but... it'd smell terrible unless the fish were preserved it properly, like the frogs and worms and stuff that I remember dissecting, where they had them in, like, I think they had them in formaldehyde, if I remember right. Oh, goody. Well, where do I take this? Oh, okay. I didn't realize I had to go out that far. I might not do well this time. We'll see. I gotta move a little bit quicker. As long as I can make a passing grade, I'm not too upset if I don't exactly finish. Which I think I'm close to a passing grade. Remove the gills, the liver. Guess that's the liver. That's what it looks like. Looks shaped similarly to
What's the matter?
a human
Don't
liver.
you like cutting things open?
Yes, I do, actually. I'm a total sociopath, didn't you know? Alright. Remove. The stomach. Okay. I know that's what that is. Funny how a lot of these organs in these animals is similar in appearance to what we have. The shapes are similar. Okay. Well, I hate sometimes I finicky pieces. Okay, there we go.
This will make a fine display specimen.
I love how the teacher sounds like a complete nut job. Yeah, I know too. The notification would go out, and it would, if you were busy or whatever, it's fine. Because I know some of the last few videos I would have like viewers. I didn't have many people chit chatting that much, which again is okay. I can talk to myself and be perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm just doing another playthrough of stuff on Bully tonight. I've felt like lately revisiting old classic Rockstar stuff.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi.
So, are you gonna get me something nice?
No, I'm not getting you anything nice, Eunice. I think that was her name, Eunice. Leave me alone, Eunice. I don't think I have candy. I might have candy because she only responds to candy. I'll wait for the other class. Not sure what to call that name. I'm gonna call you Jam or Jamdy, if that's okay. Jam. Wait a minute. Do I know you, Jam? But either way, yes, that girl does like me. She does. She likes the fact that I have chocolate. Sometimes. Come on, Bill. I just totally slid on a banana peel. I feel like I probably do since you're posing it that way, but I don't want to, you know, release your name out here, possibly dox you.
I smell free food.
Alright, where's my next class? Music. Oh boy, music. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is a game that either of you or anybody else that might be watching have ever played or anything.
We can learn a lot from music, boys and
This
girls.
one I've always felt to be
Music helps us
underrated, and I
find
still
our
do.
true potential.
And I wish we could have
Isn't
gotten
that
a
right,
sequel, but we
percussionist?
never will. Rockstar will never give us a sequel to this. Alright, I gotta concentrate on this one too. I've got to practice my rhythm. Let's see what happens with this one. These classes get harder as they progress, and hopefully this won't be too bad. Alright, yeah, Jam. Yeah, I think I do know you, Jam. I think I do. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Oh god, here we go. Nothing I love more than rhythm games, and I just totally screwed that up even though I hit both triggers. It's like I have to really slam them down to get it to react. Yeah, do it again. Boom. Boom. I'm hitting the stuff, and it doesn't react like it should. I promise I was in band in school. And I was actually pretty good. I wasn't a percussionist, though. Oh, okay, well, at least I got an 89%. I'll take
You've
that.
got some rhythm.
89's passing. Ooh. It's a B, at least. It was a B when I was a kid, too, but it was more, well, it was still a high B. But, you know, a lot of the students now in the last few years, like, you guys have been on a more of like a 10-point grading scale, roughly. Back in my day, we were like on a 7-point grading scale. So it was, let me see where I'm, oh, okay, so it's over here. It was like a 93 was a low A. And then 92 to an 85 was a B, that kind of thing. All right, let's see what we got to do here. I know this will be a race, and I'm not a big fan of the races in this game, but it's okay.
Where is everybody?
They're
Oh, Jimmy.
not too bad.
It's you.
Yeah?
Guess you want to kill Gary now that he's turned most of school against you. And got those rich kids to throw eggs at you.
Oh yeah, in our
Get
last
what's coming
video,
in. What's wrong with you?
for
Nothing.
anybody that's
Well, you're
just
sitting
popped
around
in
watching
or
TV by yourself
forgot,
like a loser.
Gary, the
Someone
guy
crap in
who
your
totally
bed?
obviously
What's wrong?
was not
Well,
the
for one
villain
moment,
behind
I
all
had
this, because
friends.
he's totally
Just
not a
one
psychopath
moment.
or anything,
You and
has
Gary.
turned on Jimmy
Yeah,
and starting
Gary's
to
a
turn
snake
all
and
the
you're a psychopath.
he's trying to
Both
turn all
bullied
of
me
the
mercilessly,
cliques
but
in the
at least I
school
wasn't
on
left out.
Jimmy.
Now I'm back on my own, and I'm too cool to be a dork, and I'm
Turn this
too
down a little
dorky to
bit.
be anything else.
You're not on your own. Where is everybody?
At the bike race at Old Bullworth Vale, by shiny bikes at the beach.
Bike race? Why didn't you say so? Come
Yep,
on.
bike races. Well, I don't know. The bike races in this game are okay. I'll admit the races that I hated when it came to Rockstar overall, and this is going to sound weird, I wasn't a big fan of the races in like the PlayStation 2 GTAs, but I weirdly despised the races in GTA 5 because the physics were a bit more realistic when you would drive, and it was like you would barely hit a bump or something in the road and I would flip my car or spin it around backwards or whatever. It was the first iteration of GTA 5 that came out like on 360, PS3, that generation. I 100%ed the original version put out, right? But then since then, when they've re-released it, and yes, I've been dumb and gotten it each time they re-released it because I did really like GTA 5's campaign. I never went and tried to do all of the races those times after that, and 100% everything. I did all the stuff with the helicopters flying under the bridges. I went and found all the, what were the things you had to find? You had to find scraps of paper. You had to solve a mystery. You had to find spaceship parts, all of the radioactive waste, and there was something else you had to collect. Like, GTA games have way too many collectibles as they went. Again, I've made a comment in a previous video about probably the one game I played where I went and collected everything that was a side thing to it, and I hated it because there was so much, was the original Alan Wake. All those coffee thermoses. Stuff still just makes me gag when I think about it. I hated that stuff so much. I love Alan Wake though. I love the first one, and after I finally played the second one fully last year, like I finally devoted the time to go through it, I really dug it too. I love Remedy. Obviously I love Remedy. I love the Max Payne games. They did the first two, but not the third one, but I still love those. And Control to me is, I don't know if any of you have ever played it, Control is an underrated masterpiece to me. It's weird. It's got one of the weirdest stories and like kind of goofy acting in it with some of the characters, but and it's got some weird difficulty spikes, but it's a really great game. Really great game. just talking about it makes me want to play it again. And I know there's a sequel to Control coming out, I think in a few months. I'm not sure how I feel about it because it's more focused on melee combat, but we'll see. Yeah! That was the same face I made going out of work today.
Good job. Sweet win. Come by and see me anytime. I'll have your trophy.
Oh no, the preppies don't respect me. They didn't respect me in school when I was actually in school either.
There was never any doubt.
I don't know, the preppies at my high school were just like rich hillbillies. That was how it just always came across. They were all southern like me.
Yeah, you want to get a C785.
They lived in
then
the
dismantle
more
it
rich
and recover
territory.
with a 767.
Which,
in
I know if I
titanium.
mention these names,
Very
I don't think
expensive,
anybody will
but
know what I'm talking
it will
about,
make
but where I
your
lived,
machine fly.
it was like
That's
the
what the pros
split
do.
between
Really?
Pilot and
I was gonna get the
Fairgrove. The rich
976
kids
because
was
I thought it would make me
Fairgrove.
look important amongst my peer group.
A 976? What are you, a girl? Oh, here's the kid who won the race.
Hey.
You came for your
I
trophy,
was a pilot
huh?
kid, by the way.
Here she is. Beautiful. Molded plastic, covered in aluminum
That
wrap,
is the
with
most
your name
excellent
misspelled on it.
Excellent.
trophy I've
Great.
ever seen.
Look at this. A bunch of guys whose career aspirations
I
are to
hope the
work
freezing on Twitch
in
wasn't on my
stores.
end. I hope not.
Fabulous.
I don't think so.
I love
Everything
it
looks
when
okay
people
on
know
my
their
end.
place in life.
Hopefully, we won't
Well,
have
your
any
place in
problems.
life is in
I
my
still hear
toilet.
thunder
You trust fund
where I'm
turd.
at,
Do you
like
even
every
have
little bit.
flushing
I really
toilets
hope
in your
it's
trailer?
nothing
I
happens.
couldn't imagine.
Okay,
You guys
good.
are a bunch of
Like
scumbags,
not
aren't
good,
you? What you got?
not
Bring
good,
it.
but
Come on.
good.
Nice trophy.
At least it's not me.
Here, let me see. Come on, hey, give me that back.
Oh, okay, you're in Chili's. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Okay. That was a very dated vine. I'm very sorry. Alright, Cord. Get back here, you. Get back here. Bring me my crappy trophy back.
Give me a hand, chaps. Really been asking for it.
And I'm sorry, yeah, the preps at my high school did not sound that way. They didn't sound like all, like, rich and refined, like, have at him, boys! Alright. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, throw an egg at me. Nothing I love more than beating up teenagers. That sounded bad. What? Ah! Oh, no. No, no, no. No. Ah. My targeting is off. My bad. Sorry, Ricky. Okay. You know what? Forget this. Give me my trophy back. Get up and give me my crappy trophy. Okay. I swear, man, everything's like going crazy. I feel like I'm getting kicked all around. Okay. Give me my trophy. This is mine. Thank you. I will cram this giant trophy into my little pocket. We don't care about realism here.
I'm good. That's all there is to
This is the scholarship edition. Oh, okay. Let's see what. Okay. Weirdly, I remember the weed killer mission. That was kind of a little funny one in a way. But I've got a couple of missions. I could do more races. I'm just gonna roll around the town for a minute. Yeah, weed killer's back on campus. I don't know. I just do. This is a game I always found soothing. I found it soothing when I was in college when it came out. Came out like the first year I was in college, and then I'll just do this mission.
I'm sorry.
And
Then
then after I graduated
I'm
college,
dumb. Real
I
dumb.
remember
Hey,
this
kid,
was
hey,
one
kid,
the
help me out,
scholarship
please,
edition I'm
Russell.
playing. I would play a
Calm
good
down,
amount
calm
when
down.
they
Sit down.
released it on
Good
Xbox.
boy. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know,
Jeez,
it was just
that
one
dumb
I-
kid's really
I would go
strong.
back to.
Hey, be good.
No,
Be good.
not you, Einstein, not you. So, how did everything work out with those eggs?
Not like I was hoping. Never trust a rich kid.
Too bad, too bad.
Oh yeah, I had to buy
Was it that
eggs to
jerk
try and
dad?
egg a house,
You
but
know, his parents
things
are at a party
backfired
at my
because it was a
boss's
trap
house right
set up
now.
by
If
Gary.
you wanted a revenge thing, now would be a good time.
I guess I'll need some more eggs
Gary
then.
that dresses
Ah,
up as a
yes,
Nazi
you
for
got it.
Halloween.
Thanks. Come on, Russell. We've got a house call to make.
I'm definitely getting, when Jimmy stands next to Russell, I'm getting George and Lenny vibes from Of Mice and Men. Ah! Get away from me, Prep, and quit throwing eggs at me. I mean, I know I need the protein, but still. I do like the different music stuff for each click. Don't think there's a theme for a click that I dislike. But I like weirdly how the preps sound almost like 80s music a little bit, you know. I should really like attack. Well, no, I'm not going to attack him in front of a cop. Cops won't, you know, call in the military or anything like GTA, but they will definitely mess me up. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm breaking in. Alright, come on, Russell. If you beat up a teacher, the school... Well, there's only like a couple of teachers you typically see outside of cutscenes. If you beat up a teacher in this, the prefects, they have like prefects like the almost like older kids and stuff walking around. They will chase you down, tackle you, and take you to the principal's office. Yeah, they don't mess around. All right, eggs. All right.
Dear God, it's all over the wall.
No, you won't.
I don't care. Find him. Who threw that egg?
I did.
know you're out there.
Yes, I am.
Oh, others leave it labeled for.
You're not going to get away with this.
Yes, I am.
Hey guys,
Watch.
I found it. Hey guys, I found it.
Come on. Let's go. You little snot.
You better not damage it.
Get him, Russell. Bust him up.
I found it.
Let me go back to that. I meant to get that gnome a minute ago, and I totally skipped it. Yep. Yeah, suck it. Alright. This is the first time I've got my health knocked down this far in a while. You have to boost your health kissing girls.
Yeah, it's all over the counter.
Anyway.
I know you're out there. Who threw that egg?
I know you're out there! Who threw that egg?
Find the mystery.
Yeah, come on, find me. I'm the miscreant. Right here, buddy. Come on, let's go. Dang it. I keep trying to, like, ram into these dudes, and they get, like, right out of my way right as I go to do it, and I look like an idiot! Ah! No! Ah! Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get out of the yard here in a minute. I am not doing well. And he is strong. Okay. Ah! Dang it! Oops. I was done in by my own weapon. No! Okay. Okay. I think I got this. Get out. Go, buddy. Get out of here. It's too bad you can't drive a car. But I guess it keeps with the realism. And I'm going to take Russell's bike. Russell can walk back.
That's that nonsense dealt with.
Technically, I could take the bus right here, but, GTB, Grand Theft Bicycle. Alrighty. Where am I at? Yeah, just let me go back to the school. Okay, I'll just go back to the school. That's fine. Yeah, bike jump! Alright. Yeah, I gotta avoid the cops. Yeah, basically, I would say Bully is... You're always at risk to get in more trouble in Bully than you do in GTA. GTA, you can, like, more... It feels like you could get away with certain things a bit more, but Bully, it's like you do anything out of line and get caught in anybody's eyesight, and you're done. You're done. I have to do a lot more running. Oh, look. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I keep forgetting buttons. No. Come here.
What are you doing? Want to hang out?
Your trousers are kind of flattering.
Wow.
Thanks.
Did you get a nose job or something?
I've never heard someone go,
Your
nice
trousers are kind of
pants.
flattering.
Okay, she's not going to give me a kiss to boost my health. It's okay, I guess. I know, I'm a little bald-headed monster. It's fine. And trust me, it's strictly platonic. It's only to boost my health. There's no interest at all. It's not weird, I promise. Alright. Yep. Alright, I'll boost that. Now, I'm not going to make any mistakes here with not saving. Anyone that's in stream now that didn't see my last bully stream or hear the stuff with the first one, I played a good chunk of the game in my first stream on this, and I didn't save any of it, and the game booted me out. It glitched out, so I lost all that progress because it doesn't autosave. So yeah, Jam, this is one of the prefects, by the way. So it's like these dudes you see like this, and they will come after you and attack you if you screw up or mess around. Of course, the thing that sucks at the moment is anywhere I go, if I get near a prep, they are going to attack me. And I'm not sure what my first class of the day is going to be. I'll just wait here for a second.
Fancy a kiss?
Can you give me something that
this is
will
Okay, yeah.
give you?
You have to give them flowers at first until I take more art classes and I become more of a Lothario with talking to females. The upgrade system is interesting in this game. I think that's one of the things to me too that the Rockstar games do well, especially a lot of these older ones. They would do some unique some unique methods of upgrading your character or giving you access to new skills. Alright, shop, I said in one of my previous videos, was shop and art, strangely, are the classes that were always difficult for me because they would have like timed button presses and you don't get a lot of wiggle room to get them right. And if you screw... Okay, I'm going to class. 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 Okay.
Alright,
like,
kids,
dude.
I'm in a crap mood today, so just shut up and get to work.
But anyway, they don't give you a big window of time to get these button things correct. So I haven't failed any classes in this playthrough yet, but be ready. I probably will coming up. Oh, God.
I guess you're not useless.
It's like you have to react fast. I remember that part.
Alright, you're getting somewhere now.
Which this is only level 2 of shop.
Well, you
See?
screwed up there, son. Try again.
Alright. Crap. I might fail.
Not too shabby, Hopkins.
I don't miss quick time events in games that much, man. Thank God of War, the original one. That's the reason we had them for so long.
Shutting up and working, it works. You have some real skill
Okay,
there, son.
that was it. So it'll be like 5 prompts, then the next one probably. Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah! Got a new bike that's a really ugly bronze color. Cool. Alright.
Hopkins comes through.
Yeah. Don't mess with Bobkins. I got rhythm. I'm Jimmy Bobkins, not Hopkins. Well, okay. Now I'm Hopkins. Alright. See, and the ones walking around the white shirts are the bullies. They were who kept coming after me. This one specifically, in the early parts of the game, it was always the blonde kid. He hated me because, I don't know, I guess I was a hip with, you know, all the females at Bullworth. Excuse me. Come on, class. Oh, please, 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 please. Dang it. I was hoping that would, like, hit one of those kids. And then I would have to run from a prefect. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's new? You cool?
Use my barbarian rage.
See? Yeah. If they see you fighting, if they see you break into a locker, if they see you bully... If you bully one of the small kids, like these, they're going to come after you immediately. They will come after you and they will tear you up. Oh no! Come get some. You can't catch Jimmy Pop kids. Ooh, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. What's my next class? Okay. I did unlock the camera. Maybe last playthrough. So now I can do photography.
I know I'm forgetting to do something today.
Scholarship Edition gives you, you know, the new classes. The original Bully only had like a few of these. And there have been more that I forgot about that were added to this. It was like that I'd forgotten them.
Class. I'm Miss Phillips.
Yeah, photography. The art teacher does this too. Okay, so, and they give you tasks of stuff to go and photograph around the campus, and I think even in the town itself. Alright, yep, awesome. Alright, where's... crud. Where is... Let me check the map. Okay, it's over here. Wait a minute, did I... Okay, it's on this side. Yeah. Don't care if they are framed perfectly. I'm not a photographer. It does not matter. I'm learning about photography. That was a class I never did take in school. I remember seeing photography more... Wait a minute, is it way up there? I remember seeing photography class offered more in college, I believe, for me. I don't remember it being in high school. We had yearbook. We had a yearbook course. I never took yearbook. I was not interested because that was the class all the popular kids took because they were like, they wanted to be in control of what went in there, and it was always just really dumb stuff. I'm not saying the yearbook is dumb. I'm saying for my group it kind of was. But they offered it in college, but I didn't. I mean, I mainly did music or art stuff. Oh no, please leave me alone, guys. I just need a picture, okay? Really? Okay. There we go. Crap, no. I'm sorry I'm on your turf. Leave me alone, okay? I've always liked photography. I just never got into it. Anyway. There are a lot of classes I took in school that, in retrospect, I wish I didn't take. Really, dude, leave me alone. I've said before, just in general, too, that I probably of all the classes that took up a lot of my time that I devote a lot of stuff to, I wish I didn't do as much in music. I loved it at the, well, no, I hated it kind of in the beginning. I did it because all my friends were doing it, you know, in middle school. I joined it because it was the popular thing. I got to where I didn't really like it there for a bit because I felt like I was always made to feel lesser and was bullied and other stuff in band. Yeah, I know. Band kids are something else sometimes. And then I got pretty good at it for a bit. Then I had more times where I was struggling. And then it wasn't kids bullying me, but it was a band director that bullied me all the time. And I was convinced to stick with it. I got to where, you know, I liked it, could tolerate it, whatever. And then again, I went back to being bullied by that same teacher when I went to college. So I just feel like I wasted a lot of time with music. Art, I don't regret taking, even though I didn't learn anything from the art teachers that much.
Don't just stand there. Come and help.
What do you want, sir?
And I would have
Why
taken
did you send
drama
for
if
me?
we actually had a drama teacher
sent
and
for
not
you?
a track
Oh,
coach
yes, I
that
did.
taught improv.
Look at
Anyway.
that plant, boy.
Look at that plant.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Yes. It's majestic.
Dracula Maxima Fortissima. A rare and precious Venus flytrap. Unfortunately, there is a boy at this school.
Is it going to start talking
Darby Harrington, who was
like a member
given
of the
such a
Four
plant
Tops
from
and go,
his father.
feed me?
His father is not a nice man.
I love
Darby
Little Shop of
is
Horrors,
not
dude.
a
I'm not gonna
nice
lie.
boy. They
That's a
keep
musical I
that
do
plant
enjoy.
to belittle my collection. There are two sides to biology, boy. Life and death.
That's
Do
the
I
the two
make
sides to
myself
English
clear?
classes.
Very clear, sir. You want me to kill Darby Harrington?
Anyone in here
I'll
that's
get
had
right
me
on
as an
that.
English teacher
Not
that in the subjects
the plant
that
boy.
are not
Kill
subjects
the
in the
plant.
text that we read, it's always
right.
life and death. Death is like always discussed in English all the time. It's like it's to the point where it's like a cliche almost. It's true. I mean, okay.
My jacket's too small.
Well, that kid just got stuffed in the locker. Nice knowing you, buddy. I've got a task. I'm not messing around with people today. I'm not starting fights or anything. I'm on missions. Where am I headed? Okay, I gotta go. Wait. Yeah, I gotta go into town. Excuse me. Pardon me. I don't need the bike. I'll skateboard. Yeah. Watch my trees. Anybody in chat ever skateboard, or anybody watching ever skateboard? I was never a skateboarder. And unlike probably a lot of you that may end up watching or whatever, I grew up, was growing up when Jackass became popular. Like before they were like 60 years old, getting covered in, you know, feces and getting beat up. Like when they were getting popular was when I was in middle school, and that was like the height of Tony Hawk. I've got to get a haircut, don't I? I hate this. Yeah, I don't. I'd rather him be bald headed. Let's see. Let me choose a hairstyle, and I'll get back into what I was saying. No, sir. You look like a member of Backstreet Boys. We're not doing this. Hey, at least it's not the, what was that hairstyle that a lot of guys were getting here a few years back, where, and I think they still do, where it looks like poodle hair. I can't stand that look. This one I'm okay with, but let me go back to Hollywood. He just looks weird with hair. I don't like it. Nah. This was the part of the game I hated. I'll just go with that. Fine. All right. But yeah, so skateboarding was popular when I was in, it had gotten popular again, had that resurgence because of Tony Hawk when I was in middle school.
Don't be a stranger.
And that was when a lot of the kids my age had those little fingerboards that they would play with. They were basically like the 2000s version of fidget spinners from a few years back. Because while I thought fidget spinners were really stupid, and I still do, I would crack on kids a little bit when I was teaching, and I'd see them pull out fidget spinners. But at the same time, in my head, I was like, you know, I remember friends of mine that would have fingerboards, but I can still say what I wanted because I didn't play with them. So I wasn't a hypocrite for saying, you know, you guys like fidget spinners and played with fingerboards. I thought fingerboards were kind of stupid too. Weird trends, man. Weird trends. Anyway. But I only ever rode like on a skateboard, like actually got on one maybe 2 times in my life. I always had very poor balance. I wasn't good on roller skates or anything like that either. Like I would fall and bust everything in my body. I was never athletic in that regard. I could probably do some of the stuff now if I actually did more. But as a kid, I was never. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go kill. You're playing it. I was just never really into that sort of thing.
Well, I'm going to work at my father's.
Doesn't mean I didn't like play sports. I was like, but my best sport as a kid was baseball. That was the one that I was okay at. Basketball, I would play with my friends, and basketball is a sport too that makes me always like think back to my grandfather, right? Who in a few months will have been gone now for 2 years. I remember he had got a basketball hoop at his house, and I had one at my house, and I would play with my dad some, but my dad was always like really judgmental, you know, like trying to play basketball with him. And he didn't have like a gentle hand when it came to trying to teach you how to do stuff. He would make you feel like crap, and I was a kid, especially as a kid, I would shut down when you treated me like that. I just would get frustrated and just be like, nah, I'm not doing it. But my grandpa would always tell you, you know, hey, he was a lot better at doing that sort of thing, of working with kids. There was a reason he was a basketball coach, some here and there. He was never a teacher, but he would coach some when he was younger. But I just always think of like playing basketball with him, and that was when basketball was fun to me. You see, my grandfather, not to go on a side rant, he was a very skilled sportsman. Very skilled sportsman. He played baseball, basketball, football. I think he played tennis too, but that trifecta of like the major sports. Not soccer or anything like that, because you got to think he was playing sports in and around North Carolina, like in this area. He was playing these like back in the late 40s, early 50s, right? And he wouldn't have been playing soccer or anything. But my grandfather was his best sports were baseball and basketball mainly. Basketball because he was tall and he was like really lanky. Baseball because he had a really good throwing arm and he was fast. Oh no. How do I get out of here, man? Oh no. Because people that know me or know my family, good Lord, had heard this story or whatever about my grandfather. He had the option of playing professional baseball. I have no idea where I'm going. He had the option of playing professional baseball. Like scouts wanted him to play baseball. He chose not to do it because he wanted to be closer to home. He wanted to not be traded, whatever. We could have been wealthy. But I mean, I don't begrudge him for it. I fully understand why he chose to do what he did. Okay, I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just going to harm these kids. Yeah, how's that feel? But basketball wasn't my favorite as a kid. I mean, I went through that thing of worshiping Michael Jordan as a kid, and he still is the GOAT. I'm sorry, but LeBron James has nothing on Michael Jordan, sorry. But I just was never good at it. In football, I've never been a big football person as it was, like in terms of playing it. But baseball, I love baseball. Well, I loved playing it with my grandfather, not actually doing it otherwise. Where am I going and how do I get out? Hold on. Okay, I had to beat them up to get them to open the door. I get it now. Oh, hello, we have a new member of chat. I'm not sure how to say your name. Is it Irsuia? Or Suia? I'm not sure. But welcome. You just got to hear me ramble and run around and do stupid stuff and get beat up.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
Those preps almost stopped Jimmy Hopkins because your controller, me, couldn't shut up about stuff and pay attention to what he was actually supposed to be doing. Because I can't do more than one thing at one time. Excuse me. Oh, somebody wants me to do something.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, all right,
I need
let's
to
do it.
get back to the girls' dorm.
Okay, come with me and I will walk you back to the dorm. Provided we don't, like, get beat up. Come on.
I wonder what everyone is
Christy? Christy? Well, I know you're supposed to, like, come to me and hold my hand, and I'll guide you, but I guess I'll just walk. Okay. Oh, no. I'm gonna get beat up. Man, really, dude? Look. Christy. Christy, you are not helping me. Christy. Christy. Hold on. Okay. Come on, Christy. Let's go, Christy. Yeah, okay. I guess she wasn't going to hold my hand because the prep was trying to beat me up and throw eggs at me. The preps really like eggs for some reason.
Oh my god. Did you see Maddie making herself sick in the toilets again?
Totally. It was gross. It was grody. Straight grody that she was throwing up in the toilet. Ew. Ew. Oh my god. That's my best.
She got a nose job, and she's like only 12.
That's my best interpretation. Or impersonation, I guess, of a valley girl, kind of. She totally got a nose job. She used to look like Pinocchio, but then she like had that shaved off, had a rhinoplasty.
Elections are always rigged with money-changing hands.
Yes, a lot of them are.
I start a rumor about me being a princess.
You start that rumor, Christy. Whatever works for you.
It was nice of you.
Alright, yep, I got you back. Thank you for the money. What?
Someone keeps egging
All right,
our
I'll
dorm.
do it.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll go egg my own dorm. Pardonnez-moi. Let me do that for you. I'm French all of a sudden. Alright, let's throw some eggs. Egg. 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 Everybody's gonna come out of the woodwork now.
You know what would be cool? You egg the girls' dorm. Come on.
Yes, it would be. Let me go do that for you. You just watched me do it here. Let's do it again here, and then I probably need to try to go to bed. Welcome, BCD Blake 2. Not much, just playing some bully at the moment, and hopefully not about to be attacked by a prefect who's like, right there, and he won't let me actually do anything. All right, walk away. Walk away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. More money. All right, more money, more problems. Get back to the dorm. Time to go to bed. I have class in the morning. You loved it too? Yeah. Bully was... I can't say growing up for me because Bully came out when I was like... I was 19 or so when it came out, but it was like when I was fresh out of high school and in college, my first year, I loved playing this, and still do. I felt like I hadn't played it in a long time, so I had to revisit it. Alright. Bedtime. Sorry, I gotta crack all my old bones in my hands and wrist. And thanks for the follow, Blake. Ooh, I'm at 15 followers now. Now if I could get to 20, that would be awesome. 20's been my goal for about the last few weeks. Alright. I've got a boxing challenge, so I don't have any missions yet. I'm going to get some class stuff out of the way. Should have another English class maybe coming up, or maybe English or math or something. We'll see. I'll just kind of, you know, mess around out here. Let me see if I can boost my health a little bit.
I'm your type. I like you, Jimmy. I thought you might like me.
Here. Here are the flowers.
Jimmy, that's so nice of you.
Give us a kiss.
Jimmy.
I've been wanting to do this for a while.
How much longer will I be live? Probably. Typically, when I've been doing these on Fridays, I know I'll usually only do one time a week. Maybe about 9:30 tops. Something like that. If I do a stream like these, I usually do them about 2.5, 3 hours maybe. Something like that. Oh no, geography. I used to be good at geography, but I haven't practiced it in a long time. I'm not that great. But that's why I have a phone, and I'm going to do like a lot of kids do nowadays, and I'm going to cheat here in a minute. It's fine. Oh no. Corresponding province. Okay. Kansas. Never mind, this might not be too bad. Louisiana. Where is Florida? Aha, North Carolina. There I am. Alright. New York. I actually can do this one, I think. I might mess up here and there. Maybe. Texas. Utah. I think that's Utah. Yep. Arizona, I know is that. Alabama is right there. Kentucky, I know is right here. Well, thank you for enjoying the vibe. Glad you're enjoying it. Michigan. Michigan, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, why am I going over here? Montana? Yes. I haven't made a mistake so far. I'm proud of myself. I know that's South Dakota and Minnesota.
Nicely done,
Yeah! I know America. What was it? The first geography class I had to take on this, I think it was last stream I did a bully, was Europe, and there were a couple of them I messed up, and I know Europe pretty well, but
There we go.
get a few of them mixed up here and there. Alright. So I'm going to hang out here, wait for my next class. Time to go break a rule or something. Let me go see if I can find a locker to break into. Maybe I'll actually get something good. Probably not, though. Yes! Ooh, I got a werewolf mask. That actually sounds kind of cool. Alright. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Oh no! Oh no, I'm caught red-handed. No! No! Let me go! 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 Oh god, no. No! 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 Get away from me! Hide in the trash.
This should work.
Suck it. Neener, neener, neener. Alright. I love video game logic. Alright. What's my next class? So geography, it's probably math. It's like I think I remember how some of these are grouped together, how they're paired. Math and geography were not in the original game. That I know. Just like music. Music wasn't. Yep. Music wasn't. And one of the other ones. Biology. Oh god. This was the bane of my existence when I was a kid.
That's enough chatter, people.
Oh no.
Eyes on the board.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Math gods, guide me, give me strength. Alright, let's see what happens. What is small? How is this math? What is fastest?
You're not even
I didn't
trying,
think so.
are you?
1, 3. 1500 is no.
Wrong.
Nah, not that. Good God, I suck. My minus 13. What is tallest? 100 is 25 times 4. 2 equals. All right. What is biggest?
Pay attention.
Oh wait, no. Okay. What is highest? What is shortest? Slowest. 1/4. 8 plus 2 is 10. How many triangles? 1, 2. 144 is 12 times 12. What is shortest? I can't tell what. I guess that's a phone booth. Is that a phone booth? All right, 55. 13 minus 8. How many circles? The 6. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Oh, God. Oh, man, this is giving me PTSD. Oh, okay. Well, my 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Lookabill. Hi, I don't even know if you're still with us anymore. I thank you for a lot of my lack of faith in myself in math, and I blame you. I blame you for that. Nah, that was my own stupidity. But no, she was not good for me in math. She was one of those teachers that was kind of a bully. And one of those teachers that when I had her, she was, you know, kind of advanced in her age. And my mom had her and knew of her reputation. Yeah. She was the beginning of my descent. Then I had other crappy math teachers. I had a few. Who was my geometry teacher in 9th grade? I wasn't a fan of hers either. I can see her face. I can't remember her name. But then I also remember my junior year, that was the last math I took in high school. Trig. Yeah. Mr. Palmer. I remember you, Mr. Palmer. Wasn't a fan of you at all.
I hate it when I do this.
See your face?
Can you help me, sir? There's a treasure on those islands by the pirate ship. Why don't you go check it out?
Not sure what you mean, Jam, by seen your face. Seen your face. Oh, I need to get to the last island. Let me grab this rubber band. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? Okay. I was going to say, if you're talking about math stuff, I could have taken calculus at my high school. If you were like on the honors or AP track, right? You could take algebra in like 8th grade. If not, you could take it when you were a freshman in high school. And I took algebra in 8th grade, so that allowed me to take geometry in 9th grade. 10th grade was algebra 2. 11th grade was, they didn't call it trigonometry. I can't remember what they called it, but it was trig. That's all it really was. I think, well, okay, no, I remember what they called it. They called it pre-calc. It was pre-calc. And then senior year was calculus. Well, I had such a crappy experience with pre-calc because my math teacher was a coach that only cared about coaching football. A football at my high school that I mentioned in the previous bully video, they could not win anything because they were absolute garbage. And the coaches were not really good at their jobs in terms of in terms of coaching football, right? That and the fact that a lot of the other schools that we would go up against just had really skilled players, but we sucked as a football team. And he did not really care about teaching, and he would take shortcuts to get out of doing his basic duties, i.e. teaching his students and helping them if they needed help. And I'm not talking about just me. I was one, I needed help a bit because I struggled. But there were other students too, and he was just such... I'm trying to think of a nice thing to say, or whatever, and I can't. I mean, he was a scumbag. As a teacher, as a human being, I don't know, but as a teacher, he was not good at all. And then, yeah, because of that experience, I was like, yeah, no, I didn't have to have another math anyway. Like, calculus was optional. So I just chose not to do it. Chose not to pursue it.
So how do I do it, Pete?
Do what?
Beat those rich kids into submission.
Well, what have you tried so
Only
far?
AP classes, because they didn't offer as much
Destruction,
AP
gratuitous sadism.
when I was
No,
in
that's not gonna
school
work.
that
You
I
get all that kind of
went
stuff at home.
with, like,
Now, what
fully
you gotta
were
do
the
is you gotta
English
beat one of
courses.
them publicly. You gotta prove to them you're better than their best
They didn't
man.
have AP
you
art at
box
the
that
time.
dumb
They
jerk
only
Biff.
had honors classes in art. See, it was
Not
like
bad,
years
Pete.
afterwards where we
Not
started
bad at
seeing
all.
more and more AP courses. They
All
didn't
right.
have that many.
See you around.
Wait, Jimmy, can I come too? You know what? Don't worry about it.
Now, you know, they've got an AP program for every class. But you know that, don't you? Ooh, it's snowing. I just now paid attention to that. We're heading into winter time. I'll be getting close to Christmas. I do, again, I love how this game did change seasons as it progressed. Went through like a full school year. Alright. So let's do this boxing.
You and me, Biff.
You and me what?
Biff.
You and me, the noble art of boxing. May the best man win. And then you
I've
little
never
trust
known a
fund
guy
fairies
named
will know
Biff.
what life is all about.
Ever in my life.
Anytime,
Ever.
Pauper. Of course. The best man always wins. Me. Come on. Afterwards, you can clean my shoes.
I thought he was about to say something else. You could clean my clock. And I was like, I'm about to, homie. Oh god, I forgot the controls for boxing. Okay, thank god they're there. Come get some, buddy. Ah! Yeah. Beef with Biff. Yeah, that's exactly right. Come get some, Biff.
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
What was that, Biff?
Hopkins, you're
I thought that his name was spelled with 2 F's. That's weird. B-I-F. Le Beef Taylor. Oh, okay. Alright, round 1 done. He recovered a little bit of health, and I'm back to being perfect. You haven't played Bully in a while? Does this make you want to go back? Or is it like you looking at it going, nah, I'm good? It still plays well. It's not, it has aged in terms of its gameplay a bit, but I still enjoy it. But then again, I grew up with like a lot of really old games. I'm of the Sega Genesis, Nintendo, like when I was Super Nintendo when I was a little kid generation, and got into like PlayStation 1 and stuff. I like games with tank controls.
Me. Who's
I
the
got used to it,
man?
you know.
Me, losers. Me, the champion #1. I killed the best. I will beat the rest.
Just so you guys know, anytime I ever work out on my own, that's what I'm doing.
He's our new
Yes,
champion.
I'm the best!
He's the new champion.
Yeah, come on.
I like lift like, you know, do a few sets of reps of with like 20 and 30 pound dumbbells, and I'm like, yeah,
It
afterward.
takes breeding and nepotism and snobbery. You
Nepotism
filthy
is right.
Democrat. Gentlemen,
Are we going to let some gutter snipe come in and beat up
Oh
our
my
friend
God, they're
Biff?
MAGA.
No! Then what are we
Lord.
going to do?
We're not gonna
Beat
get
him
political
back
here.
to the ghetto! Yeah! You guys soften him up. I'll get a drink.
Oh, okay, yeah, you soften me up. Let's see how this works, Pally. Hopkins, you don't belong here. Get out. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I'm going to bully you so hard. You like that? Nerd. Alright. Not actually a nerd, but still, you get the gist. Alright, let's go. Oh, I beat you up earlier. You don't scare me, bro. Okay, I'm gonna bully you too. Pimp's laughing. That is like my favorite detail though, is when they try to run and they just collapse. Wait a minute. Okay, there's nothing in that doorway. Alright, let's go. I think this is gonna unlock another hideout for me. I think.
I'm leveraging the assets I have, and you don't. Friends.
Just shut up, Darby.
Here's some more tactics for
Dar-
you, poor boy.
Darby, but his name is spelled Derby. That is... I never noticed that before, I don't think. That's weird. Alright, let's go, bro. Oh, okay. Okay, your friend's gonna stand back over there and, like, just throw eggs at me. Cool. Stay down, nerd! Okay, he's not gonna let me grab him. I guess that's a good idea, because I'm totally just gonna smash his face. Alright, I'm still okay on health, but I don't want to, like, push my luck. Alright, hey! Alright, got him. Nice knowing you, Derby. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna destroy their trophy case. Alright, cool. Alright. I was about to say, I've won, so give me stuff.
Who's the boss now?
Jimmy Babkins!
Who's the boss now, my waspy little friend? Answer the question.
You are.
Louder!
You are.
That's right, me. Now you girls, learn to play nice, you understand?
Is this like the end of the prep
Now,
story?
Darby
It
is
is.
stupid, malevolent, and rich. So it will
I
surprise
thought there was
none of
more
you
to it. I
discover in a
forgot, I
future
guess.
life, he'll end up in Congress. But this is my story, not his. With the trust fund babies under control, it's time to turn my attention to their sworn enemies, those greaseball
The
kids.
greasers, yeah. The greasers are next.
So you must be pretty proud of yourself. You taught
Because
those
there's
rich
all the
scum
love
a lesson.
affair
The rich,
stuff
weak bullies,
with,
it was easy.
with the
They picked a
greasers.
fight with me, and I showed them who was boss. And Gary got them to pick that fight, so maybe you'll show him as well.
Gary's an even bigger problem. He'll have to wait.
Hey!
What's this throwback want?
A haircut? A nice strong man to cuddle up to? Who knows?
Jimmy Hopkins, right? My friend Johnny needs your help.
That was
tell your
really
friend
bold
Johnny to
for
come
him
and
to
ask
say
for it.
that right
Nobody
in
tells
earshot.
Johnny anything. Johnny Vincent does the telling.
Well, he doesn't tell me
Yeah, I
what to
played
do. Now
the-
beat it,
the
greaseball.
Last
You're
of Us
causing me an
games.
oil slick.
I said he needs
I
your
have.
help, man.
Do I look
I
like
played
a
the
charity
original
service?
one more than the
You're gonna
second
pay
one,
for
but I've
this.
played them multiple
What is wrong
times,
with
yeah.
this place? Everyone here either needs help, wants to beat you up,
I
or
love the
both.
first one.
Well,
The
you know who
second
Johnny
one, I
Vincent is,
liked
though, don't you?
parts
No,
of it.
and I don't care.
He's head of the
I
greaser
felt like it
clique.
went on a little
You're
bit too
friendly
long,
with him,
though,
and he
but
can help you get to Gary.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
maybe. Tell you something, Pete. This place blows.
Tell me about it.
I've liked most games that Naughty Dog has made. I like the Uncharted games. Even as kind of janky now as the first Uncharted game is. Oh, let me go save real fast. But I enjoyed all of those, and obviously Naughty Dog is they made the original Crash Bandicoot, so I was always a fan of those two. What school year is this game? The game originally came out, I think, in 2006, so it's like 20 years old now. And I'm guessing it was set like at that current time, basically chemistry. But then this version, the scholarship edition, where they added like some extra classes and some extra content, it came out I think like 2 years later. So basically, this game originally came out on PlayStation 2. Oh, it's downstairs. And the scholarship edition with the added stuff, and they did like graphical enhancements. It came out on Xbox 360. Because Xbox 360 came out in like 2005/6. It was like around that time. Alright, hopefully I won't mess this up. I've already failed one class. I've made myself look like a fool. Time to redeem myself, I hope. Oh, God.
Fascinating, isn't it? Keep up the good work. You're almost done. Very good. Carry on. Excellent work today, Mr.
I didn't really like chemistry in school either because it was math. Again. Hadn't heard from Dory in a bit. I guess Chili's, the signal in Chili's is not the best. It's okay, I understand. Firecracker toilet, give it to me. Let me go blow up that turlet. Ooh-wee! Typically, I only blow up a toilet after a very heavy Mexican meal. This isn't what I intended. Yeah, let's go. Alright. And then, boom.
She's got the hots for me, I know it.
Yeah, okay, kid, whatever. Alright. So yeah, I would say, with the age of this game, like when it came out and the fact it still somewhat holds up, you know, I'd say that's not a bad thing. Still holds up pretty well. I said in my first video on this that there were mods and like out there where I think like fans have went and done a lot of mods to tweak the way the game looks and everything to make it look even better. But I was kind of hesitant to mess around with that on this too much because I know that I use mods in certain games like for graphical improvements, like old ones, and sometimes it doesn't work the best. It will cause games to mess up, where I've got like a lot of issues. And unfortunately, this port does have issues with crashing. Hence why I had that thing with the first time I played on here, where I didn't save anything. And I literally went and found like a little mod to fix that. We haven't dealt with any issues, luckily, right?
All right, you know the drill.
But I think overall this game still holds up. I mean, Rockstar's proven they like doing that with a lot of their games. I mean, GTA 5 came out in 2013, right? How many versions of GTA 5 have they released in that time? Like 3? 2, I think, honestly, but it feels like, more. Oh, God. Yeah, GTA 5, yeah, 2013 was when it came out. Alright, hopefully I won't screw this up, but I probably will. Let's see what happens. And if I have to cheat, I'm going to cheat. And you know what? Again, I may be an English teacher, but it's been a long week. So if I have to cheat, cut me some slack! Alright. Let's go. Ah! Crayon.
Good one. That's right.
So that should be a word. You better give me more.
Good show.
Cyan?
Well done.
Any.
Keep it up.
Koi.
Good one.
This has like a lot of small words in it.
Good one.
Ray.
Good one.
Racy.
Good one.
Can I do narc?
Good one.
Yes. I'm not sure if this will work.
Good one.
Aha, okay, it did. Corn.
Good one.
Corny.
Good one.
All right. I'm running out of luck here. And I had Ray. Will he use the name Roy?
I don't think that's in the dick.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I failed my math class. I am not going to fail English. But I'm going to cheat. Because when you put me under pressure like this... Oh, okay. I did think of that word for a moment, but I wasn't sure. Okay. And honestly, I should have figured this word would be okay because of the fact that there is a carnival in the game. So I should have thought. Carney.
Good one.
I'm so stupid. I saw corn and corny, but not acorn.
Good one.
I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Orca.
Good one.
Okay. Ha 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 ha, yarn. I'm an idiot.
Good one.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe I didn't even think of Nary. I'm stupid. Okay, it's okay.
Good one.
We can't all be perfect all the time, can we? Nope.
Good one.
Oh, Lord, man. And I ran.
Good one.
I ran so far away. I can't even think. I can't believe I didn't think of Ark. Good God. Con. Oh, man. Con.
Good one.
Okay, 77. I made a C.
Oh, you remind me of myself at your age. So full of hope, so full of vigor.
I'm not like this English teacher. I don't think I've ever said that to anyone. So full of hope, so full of vigor. You remind me of me. Nah. I mean, sure, as a teacher, I've taught kids that remind me a lot of me, but not like that. Okay, taught them.
Keep trying to pretend you're not an idiot.
I need to remember that one. Yeah, keep trying to pretend you're not an idiot. You dork. Oh yeah, let's go help the gross cook. I think this is where we get into the stuff where you kind of help her take advantage of someone, which is that typical creepy rock star humor. It sort of goes a bit like, ugh.
Oh, hey, kid. How do I look?
Great.
Oh, Lord.
Who's the lucky guy?
Dr. Watts!
The chemistry teacher?
I don't know what it is about that guy, but every time I get a look at his bald head and manic eyes, I go all gooey inside.
Okay, that's enough information. Thanks.
Yeah, it's true. Love is blind.
I sure hope so.
Hey, kid, I need you to do me a favor. Dr. Watts doesn't actually realize that we're going on a date yet.
Yeah.
We are.
She doesn't realize, or he doesn't realize we're going on a date yet, but
Can you
we
get me
are.
Miss Phil's
Okay.
perfume from the staff room? You know where that is, right? Oh, and I almost forgot. Some candy and some sedatives. And for the sedatives, don't buy them. Just look for them in the trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Good.
Yeah. It's kind of like the mission from earlier in the when I did like part 2, the panty raid mission. Yeah, again, the game's kind of, it's not dated so much in gameplay, but it's kind of dated in the subject matter. Just go with it. It's relatively harmless. I'll get the teachers away.
Sometimes I worry.
Pull the alarm.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, go on. I know I committed a crime. I don't care. I had to get perfume for the cook so she can not smell like a dumpster. Because Lord knows she certainly looks like one. Okay. Yay, it's snowing! Yay! Man, this takes me back into those days of games where it was fascinating to see little details like skateboard tracks left in snow. Games were so dated back then. But it is kind of sad when you think about it now that most video games now overall look the AAA budget or AAA big budget games look so good or realistic that there's nothing about them that seems interesting anymore. Get away from me. There we go. That like little advancements and stuff. Ooh, I found another transistor radio. Nothing stands out anymore. It kind of sucks, honestly. I mean, I say that. I remember when I saved up money and bought an Xbox 360, right? Because that was the first Xbox system that I owned, because I was like a PlayStation person, right? And predominantly, and I remember when I bought the 360, I bought Gears of War because it was like the big one that everyone was getting, and I fell in love with it. I love the original Gears of War. And 2. Well, I like the original trilogy, but moving on. I got it, and it's not one of the better games in that series, but I got Call of Duty 3, I think. It's one that no one ever talks about. And I remember playing Call of Duty 3, and I was fascinated by the water graphics. They looked so good to me at the time.
Hey, Edna, I got your stuff.
Like, seeing like water flowing in like a river and stuff, and I was just fascinated. Now, I mean, I can look at games like new games, and I'm like, man, this looks great, but it's not that big of an advancement. I think we've hit that point where the next logical step to be that big of a jump is where everything looks photorealistic, like it really looks like people. And I don't know if I'd like that too much, but
yeah, well, good luck, Edna.
Hey kid, wait!
But back in the day with games like this one and others, it's like seeing like these little details. I would love seeing that stuff, and I always thought it was so cool. Now,
will you spit in Mr. Hattricks if I say
but maybe
yes?
that's a sign of getting older too. I don't know. Stuff just doesn't fascinate me anymore.
Okay, what do you want?
I want to go on a nice date with Dr. Watt.
So go then. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, you know what you kids are like. You see a beautiful couple out on a date, and you're bound to do anything to ruin it.
You got a point.
Beautiful.
So listen, I need you to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah, she does.
Keep those disgusting
I can't remember,
kids
and
away.
I can't remember the name of the teacher in that, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, she does. The cook isn't. She's not like evil like that character, but her look and everything. Yeah. I haven't watched Matilda in a long time, dude. It's been a long time. That one was never one of my like favorite movies as a kid necessarily, but I did like it. So since I picked up another transistor radio, let me go learn a new fight move from the local homeless man that lives on campus. Nothing about that statement is shady at all. Teach me.
Just what I wanted.
Teach me, old master, old Shifu. Okay, that, Yeah.
Don't forget to bring me a transistor when you come back.
I think for him, you have to collect like 6 of those, and I've done 3, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, the nerd challenge. Yeah, they give you like challenges for some of this stuff, for some of these groups. Can I was about to say, could I not break that? Oh, and I get charged with vandalism. Okay. Where's balls of snow? It's not on campus. Tell you what, let me do the date mission. Let me go ahead and like get that little quest line out of the way. I'd like to, if I could like get behind a car. That was another detail that was kind of neat. Jimmy can grab onto the back of the car and like be pulled by said car. It's like I wanted to get behind one that was actually going where I was headed, but guess that's not gonna work. All right. Oh yeah, have to spy on the date. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let me get up in the tree. I think this is something where I have to use the slingshot. Yeah, it is. Oh no. Oh yeah, he looks totally thrilled to be there. But I'm like slingshotting girls, which is hilarious. Come on, Slick. Pow! Get out of here. Get out of here, Chunky. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Get out of here, dude. Alright, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for being here with me. If you want to watch the rest of this when I put it up on YouTube tomorrow, you're more than welcome. But thanks for being here. Enjoy. Thanks, man. You too.
I thought I smelled something poor.
Get out of here. You don't even get to walk up here.
Hey, Edna, you know I really love you. You're a scientist.
Get out of here.
You should be able to help us eat right.
Get out! Leave them alone! Let them have their date! They're cute! Stop it! Sorry. Go! Now! Move faster! Do it! Do it now.
Must be the fumes from the lab.
Anybody that may be watching, anybody ever have like awkward first dates? That kind of thing? Aren't they always awkward? Like to an extent, because you're feeling out the person, getting to know them, that kind of thing, and it's always like, it's always weird.
Foul fiends!
Wow.
Come on,
Not awkward like this where the guy's been drugged. I hope that never
chemistry.
happens.
And a little biology.
Oh God. I know there were like some dates and like I went on when I was younger that were not great, and it may, and I'm not saying that strictly that it was like the other person. There were times, yeah, I know it was me, you know. I was awkward, in case you couldn't tell. Yeah, let me just go back to campus. And I remember the nerd challenge now after I saw where it was located on the map. That's one part of the game I'm not a big fan of, where they have the little video games. They have like games inside the game, and you have to get, I think it's where you have to get a high score on a certain game, and most of them kind of suck. They're not great. Yeah, let me go back so I can save and get some sleep before my classes tomorrow. Maybe in this stream I can redeem myself on the math one. Ugh. God. Yeah, I have to get another firecracker. Okay. Making pretty good progress. I'm a fourth of the way through now. Awesome. Okay. Like, dating is weird. Dating was always weird. I was never any good at it. Christmas mission! So it's actually Christmas. Okay, I got a Christmas. I got a Christmas present. Yay! My parents do love me! I don't know what you're about to say to me, but shut up. I got a present. I don't have time to talk to you. But yeah, like, I can say that as an adult, looking back, like, dating is weird. And it sucks. It sucks for people. I feel bad for the people that feel like the pressure, that sort of thing. I mean, it's hard to find. It can be hard to find, like, good people out there and the like. I mean, I got lucky. But I had to comb through some not great people to get to that point. And I'm sure, you know, those people that ended up with whoever they were ended up with, if they did, they, excuse me, probably thought I was not a great one either. And it's fine. Cool. I'm wearing a really stupid looking sweater, and I just slipped and busted my hip on the floor. Cool. Alright, awesome.
You got some free time, baby? I probably don't have a chance.
She's not.
I really like you.
It's the sweater, isn't it? It's the sweater! It's the sweater! Oh, wait a minute. It is... Okay, it's Christmas. What am I doing? Why are we in the school building? That's the dumbest thing. Okay. Well, I'll wear this sweater for a little while, I guess. My mom got it for me while she's on her... What was it, like... 5th honeymoon or something with her new husband? Let me go to the balls of snow thing. Yes, shut up, kid. Stop bullying me! Ooh, can I catch up to this car? I'm not going to be able to catch up to that car. Okay. Yeah, but being a kid and a teenager and everything, like everybody always says, well, not everybody, but a lot of people will tell you, it's awkward.
Well, all right.
I'm gonna find your dog for you. Yes, ma'am. It's awkward. The people that talk to you about being a kid and a teenager being great, they peaked. They accomplished nothing. They did not grow as people or whatever. And there are people who are like that. It's weird to me, to an extent. my best friend is a guy I went to school with. There was a small spell for a couple of years where we weren't friends, because there was a misunderstanding, and I thought he was bullying me, and I punched him on the bus, and I got in trouble and everything, and I deserved to in retrospect because he was not in the wrong. But where was I going? But he's like the only friend that I talk to like on a consistent basis or whatever. But there are people that I know that I went to high school with that they annually go out and still hang out and still do stuff, and it's like the popular kids who peaked when they were 17, and it's just, they probably think it's fine, and I'm sure it is, but to me it's just weird. But that's just my opinion. I mean, you know, I know maybe it sounds like I'm bitter or whatever, but to me, being a teenager was not like, it's not the best time. It's awkward. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. It's awkward. Get away from me, dude. Why are you pushing a kid? I fully understand, like, kids that struggle, that are, you know, bullied, picked on, whatever. I understand your pain. And it can get better. It does get better. I mean, ooh. They're hanging out at a motel. Yeah. But all that stuff, it was awkward. I mean, it has some, you know, cool aspects when you think back to when you were a kid. But like, every now and then I think back to when I was a teenager, and there's like some stuff I kind of miss, namely not being a responsible adult in the world that we live in, where, you know, people can't afford a one-story house without paying $400 grand in their first-born child, you know. But there's like a lot of stuff with it that I don't miss either. Like, the best thing about being a kid at all is the absence of responsibilities. That's the main thing. Like I said, the people that are all the time like, you know, oh, everything's cool, I miss it, you know, whatever. They've got some weird skewed vision of how great things were when they were teenagers. Probably because it was the last time they felt power. Not gonna lie, you know.
Hey, kid. You got a light?
No.
Okay, then you want to sit on my knee?
You want a kick in the balls?
I'm sorry, kid.
Good question. If I were approached by some drunk Santa, that'd probably be what I would say. Something like that. Probably more vulgar and mean-spirited, knowing me.
With a posse of elves.
I'm not a nice person.
And the next, I'm getting treated like a drunken fool, thrown out of the North Pole, and put to work in a dump of a town like this.
Okay, man, now you're kind of creeping me out.
Why does everyone say that to me?
Whoa, I can't imagine.
Santa Claus is drunk and homeless.
Calling me a pervert, throwing snowballs at me.
He's out in the yard sleeping.
Little red-haired bully.
Hold on. Which kids?
He's
Those
drunk
ones
when
over
he's
there.
awake.
The tough kids. Damn it. Not the rich kids.
I don't know, make up your own like little parody there. I'm not gonna keep going with that one.
These boys like you.
Yeah, that's me.
My door popped open earlier in my study where all my stuff is in here, like, and I have like a ring light off to the side to give like a little bit of light on my face, and I can't see around it, so I keep like looking out to see if weirdly if there's like someone at the door. I keep thinking maybe my wife has popped in, but she doesn't love me. I'm kidding.
Hey,
I know
listen,
she's
man.
in the other room.
Where are these kids?
Over there.
I hope I'm not disturbing her. I don't think I am, though. Oh, so I've got to help out this poor Santa who's being bullied. So I must go and bully them. Allow me to help you, drunk Santa. Santa White Claw. Santa White Claws? Ah? I don't know. Puns.
Nail that little puke over there.
Nerd. Nerd. Wait, what? Oh, I nailed him right in his nards. Get out of here, dude. I've hit him like multiple times. What's going on?
That's the little limp rib that split my lip. Get him! You got him!
Okay, I really don't like this one.
Yeah! Nice.
Dude, he sucks. The arc is... Ah! Wait a minute. I just got nailed and I've been like glitched. Wait a minute. 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 I can't... It won't let me do anything. It won't let me do anything. I just got glitched. I'm trying, bro. And I'm like slowly moving backward. Where am I going? Okay. Well, my first instance of jank. Hooray. See, what I tell you guys before, this game, this port is not the best. I don't ever really remember having issues with the original version nor the 360 version. So I guess I just might as well let the clock run out because I can't go anywhere. I can't get out of it. I'm soft locked. I'll just let the clock run out. Whatever, man. So about, you know, being a kid, being awkward. It's especially awkward when you're like trying to throw snowballs at somebody and you get hit by a brick and you get brain damage. And you're just like, holding a snowball. All right. I forgot what I was doing. God. You have to laugh. Laugh. I'll fail the mission. I'll fail the mission. This one's kind of stupid anyway. I don't remember this in the original game. I think this one is part of the scholarship edition. Well, just fail. I'll just dance here for a second until the clock runs out. And I said what I was saying before about... Yeah, who cares, bro? I don't know what happened there, man. That was like really dumb. What I said about high school kids and everything being awkward, it's that way in college too. Truthfully, when I think of like stuff in my life that was really cringy, college I think was worse. But I don't have a positive... I didn't have positive experiences in college overall. I just did. College sucked. So, oh no. Well, at least that dude ran. Oh god, please, guys, don't throw stuff at me. Oh my god. The cops are even after me now. Oh no. What? Okay. Once more. One more time. Oh man, I'm sucking. I'm sucking big time. Let me try not to hit an adult. Goodness gracious. Great balls of snow. Okay. Alright.
Nail that little puke over there.
Alright.
Got him.
Come on. Come on. Dude, Jimmy. Alright, nailed him. Okay. You know what? Alright, can hit him. It's like I have to do like a perfect arc. Perfect arc. Bruh. No! Dang it! He'll come back. But he's going to go much faster where I can't hit him. The thing that sucks with this is the arc of the ball when you, or the snowballs when you have to throw them. And you have to, okay, I did hit it. And you have to time it perfectly. Okay, got him. I mean, one left and it's going to be this dude on the bike. Yay. Yay! Thank you.
Hey!
Whoa, hey.
I hate you, bro.
Thanks.
I know of another Rockstar game that I ought to play sometime, even though I remember it being tricky and pretty difficult. It came out a year or two before this, and it was the one they did of the Warriors. That's one I feel like a lot of people don't know either. Because I remember a few years back being happy when they on PlayStation where they did only a few ports, and now they still do it, but it was like the PlayStation Classics, and they released a port of the Warriors. That was fun to go back and play. It was frustrating, but it was a pretty cool little game. Because it got me into the movie, too, at the time. I never watched the movie until the game came out, so I had to find the Warriors and watch it. Not a bad movie. It's certainly of its time. But I did feel at the time, and I still do, that it was like a weird choice for a video game. But it worked for what it was. Even brought back some of the actors that were still alive at the time to participate in the game and actually, you know, act in it. Tell you what, let me go do the nerd challenge. Go ahead and get this out of the way. I don't think this stream's going to end on the best note though, because I feel like, oh, let me adjust myself in my chair. I'm gonna be doing like some parts in this that I'm not really big on. Oh, let me do this errand real quick. Yes, here's some of my money. Here you go, bro.
It's what you wanted, right?
Thanks for the help, kid.
Thank you. Yay, I got a black cowboy hat. I'm ready for Red Dead Redemption. Or Revolver, for those of you that have ever played that one.
Did I tell you about our 30% off deal for regulars?
What? Red Dead Revolver was actually okay. It's definitely not the masterpieces that Redemption 1 and 2 were, but...
The club meeting is downstairs. Go ahead.
The club meeting is downstairs.
No! You can't use diplomacy to make the elf princess do that!
Of course I can. You guys having fun?
What are you doing here?
Pay no attention to the boy in the nerdy sweater.
Give him the chance. Let him join if he can beat Fatty's Consumo high score.
Yes, Consumo. Oh, God. I hate this stuff. Oh, Lord. Alright, let's do this. I want to say I can do okay at this game, but I still don't like it. Yay. Yep. Avoid at all costs. Okay, I got it. Let's do this. Yeah. Man, this stuff sucks. It sucks. What was the high score? Oh no, it's like I don't remember. Or I didn't pay attention. God. Whatever, dude. Because, yeah, the stuff gets bigger, I think, as you get bigger. So, or you reach levels. You're technically supposed to be, like, you know, getting it fatter and fatter. Oh, God. Oh, man. I hate this so much. This is worse than any bullet hell game. Oh, God. Not really. I'm not good at those either. Like Cuphead, man, screw Cuphead. That's a game I did not have the patience for. Love the art style. Like, it looked like a game I would have really loved because of its looks, but it had to play like it did, and awesome. And I hated it very, very much. Oh yeah, how about this music, man? Ooh! Oh man, avoid the blowfish, avoid the blowfish, avoid the rotten food. Crap. Crepe. I don't know, I'll just go until I'm taken out. It's like, I don't remember though what the high score is supposed to be. Okay. Should I maybe on stream? I don't know if anybody can like pop in and say anything, because I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself again. This is the part of the stream where I'm in an echo chamber, kind of. Should I go and play like not old games, like not like Atari, which I know I say that and some people might be going, wait a minute, Atari, but like games I grew up with, like Sega Genesis, Nintendo sorts of stuff. Should I go back and do like old games maybe? Some? If anybody like watching on Twitch or YouTube feels like that'd be something they'd be interested in seeing, let me know. I would do some stuff. There were some older games that I loved as a kid, but I'll admit there were a lot of them that were way too hard. Way too hard, especially for a child.
My mom says you should leave me alone.
Crap. Probably too hard for, you know, a guy my age too, with no patience. Well, I'm one sumo down. Oops. That is a big fish. Big apple. Oh, man. No! Ah! Jeez. What was that? Crap. Okay. I mean, at least I didn't eat another blowfish and screw up big time.
I'm like super impressed.
You should be. But again, I don't remember the high score that I'm supposed to be beating. Jeez. Ah. Yeah, like I say, Sega Genesis or Nintendo 64 was my jam back in the day too. Which, I mean, I could even play like some of the games that are on like a Nintendo Switch Online. I had been doing a playthrough, but had not finished. I was like right at the end. I'd been playing a Banjo-Kazooie, and I wanted to do like a full playthrough of it and beat it because I think I only beat it like one time as a kid. And it took a lot of work to be able to, because that was a game that wasn't that easy. Namely, for like the last parts, for that had like puzzle-oriented stuff in it. But even like, you know, PlayStation 1 stuff, like recently, and I mentioned this in another stream, I'd been playing the PlayStation 1 version of Resident Evil 2, but I played a bit of the port that was put on PS5, like the PlayStation Network, and I had it on Galaxy of Games as well, where it's like it looks more polished and stuff, and I was able to use some mods to have like the refined backgrounds. But I was doing that for a YouTube video that I am going to film stuff for. I'm going to try to in the next few months. I still need to do, I finished one playthrough and I wanted to do another playthrough, record that, and then I was set for my retrospective YouTube stuff. I love how the music cut out. It was like the music even got tired of me trying to do this. I want to say, I thought the score was supposed to be like over 1,000 pounds, maybe. We'll see. Anyway. There's a lot of old games though that I would be cool going back and playing. I would even go back and play the original. I keep jumping systems, I know, right? I would even go back and play the original Ocarina of Time. I know the remake is supposed to be coming, and I hope it's good. I mean, I loved what
super cool.
they did with Star Fox this summer. Even though it was just a really, really polished version of Star Fox 64, but I still really, really loved it. If it's just remotely like that, I'd be perfectly happy. Welcome back, Dory. Did Chili's keep you out of the stream?
Huzzah! Huzzah!
I'm in the middle of like trying to beat a score on here to earn a hideout, and I'm hoping I'm about done with this because I've always hated having to do this part, but I don't remember what the high score is supposed to be because I don't pay attention. Oh, cool. Well, that's Ashboro for you. Would it make you laugh to know possibly that since I left Eastern, I used to go to Ashboro a good amount sometimes before I worked in Randolph County, but since I've left, I have not went back to Ashboro at all. The closest I've gotten has been Greensboro, where I work now. I don't venture further beyond that much. And Ashboro had some good stuff to it. I know Ashboro's reputation. Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
You're so cool.
No, I'm not. I do kind of wish the music on here was still going, because just hearing those noises is kind of weird. Yeah, no, I can understand that. Really, where I went to Ashboro more back in the day before working down there was I had a friend in high school that friend in high school and in college that we got really close. He ended up dropping out of college, and I hung out with him and stuff because he and I got along, whatever. And he lived about 2 minutes down 64 from where Walmart is, and I would go to Ashboro a good amount. So back at that time, but then our friendship kind of fell apart because he met his wife and decided, or his current wife, whatever, and decided that he didn't need to be friends with me anymore. So, you know, but anyway. I think I'm at the high score, and I'm about tempted just to take myself out here in a second. Let me do this one last level, and then I'll read the...
That's super totally awesome.
Please let that be
Really
it.
very fun, Jimmy.
Let's see. I hope it is. If I screwed up...
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Oh, man, I went way above it. Yeah, oh, yeah, truck shows. So the people still do those. I love those. That's something I even remember seeing when I was in high school all the time too, because yeah, you'd have the guys with their cars, trucks, and all that stuff, and they would just, it was just them sitting in the parking lot just talking, and it's like, dude, don't, just go somewhere. Go somewhere else. I don't know. Guys are weird. You know this. The worst I remember doing of just like doing of hanging out, friends of mine would go to the local Walmart, and we would walk around in the store. We would loiter. But we would be walking and going into the aisles and looking at stuff, talking, all that. But we weren't like blocking things up for people. The guys that just sit with their vehicles and stuff, showing them off, it's like, dude, get out of the parking lot and go home. Yeah, like you're saying. It's like you guys were the ones that like bullied other kids and called them dorks, and then you're the ones sitting out in the middle of a parking lot at a Hobby Lobby, in this case no less, which is totally not like a what would be considered a manly store, right? And talking about your vehicles and all that other stuff. Yeah, I think that's kind of like a lot of... Let me say, that's like a lot of generations, just weirdly. It just seems like that's something that doesn't really change that much. I don't know. We all have the different stupid people in our respective age groups. That's something that sadly doesn't change. It's just sometimes different variations or levels of stupid. It is what it is. But in, like, with the Ashboro area, it's not all that different from, like, for me, like, Thomasville and all that, where, you know, I went to school. Just typically a bunch of just southern white kids being idiots. Yeah, you do have to accept it. It is what it is. Because it's funny, the kids that I work with now, that many of them come from like a lot of varying cultures, like all over the world and stuff. Predominantly like countries in and around the Middle East, you know, basically like Western Asia and stuff like that too. I'll explain to them kind of like how teaching in Randolph County was, and then like with me going to school in Davidson County back in the day, what a lot of that was like, and I have to, you know, tell them, oh, it's a lot of white people, you know, like when I'm trying to explain it, and it's always like kind of funny because they sometimes don't really know how to react to what I'm saying, and I'm like, look, just go with it. I try to explain like certain customs. There are a number of them that understand, but there's some of them that just like look at me and they're like, yeah, okay, anyway. But I happened to see on saw on Facebook last night that Randolph County people, like they've been back to work and have had open house and stuff. Because like a lot of people, maybe some of your classmates, I don't know if they would have been, I don't think they were your grade level or whatever, but a number of them have graduated college at this point. So yeah, and have chosen to become teachers and stuff. And there's like a few of them I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then some I'm like, why? Like, you weren't a great student, didn't seem to like school, but you're going to be a teacher. But I saw like people sharing, you know, open house stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it must be nice to have open house. And I've just finished my second week of teaching, and I feel like I've been at work for like 5 weeks now, because basically I have. But while going back that early is not the best, I will take that over working late in the summer. And truthfully, like, since I taught in Randolph County so long, there's parts of it I miss, but there's aspects like you wouldn't get me to go back. You couldn't persuade me. Some parts of it were okay. Okay, so another new day. Yeah, I might go till about 9:30 since I started a little bit later tonight. I've just had a relaxing time, except for that stuff with the drunk Santa. That stuff was annoying. That and failing math. And all those memories of 6th grade. I didn't fail math at the time, but I didn't do well. All that stuff came rushing back. I like how you slide. Wait a minute. I need to boost my health. Oh no. Okay, Eunice. Here's some chocolate, Eunice. Please, just give me a health boost. Shut up, Algernon.
You smell real good.
Oh no. I've just been assaulted. I need an adult. Biology. Oh, that... I forgot to change out of this stupid outfit. Oh, man. Oops. Maybe between classes I might run back and change. I forgot I wasn't paying attention. I'm still wearing this stupid Christmas sweater.
Ah, I do love the smell of formaldehyde in the morning.
I bet he does in his basement. Alright, let's see if I can do this class and not have any issues. Alright, what do we got to dissect this time? Oh, good! What looks like a pigeon. Okay, it is a pigeon. I just saw the text at the bottom. Oh boy. Birds. I don't know, man. I would... Some of the, like, a pigeon would make me a little bit concerned because they generally carry disease. Oh yeah, let's cut this bird all up. Alright, forceps. Yum. Split them open. Alright, gotta put the pins down to secure that. Alright, the heart. Obvious. Cut. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Alright, forceps. No, when I was asking before about playing like old games, there are new ones coming out. September is going to be a bad month for me money-wise because there's like 4 games or so in that month alone that I want, and I thought maybe I might do some streaming with them, whether it's on PC or PlayStation, depending on where I purchase said games. What is it that's coming out? There's Wolverine, obviously. The Wolverine game I look forward to. I hope it's good. I enjoyed the Spider-Man games a lot. I namely liked the first one mostly, but 2 I thought was pretty good. It just, again, it felt like it went on a bit too long. What was another one? One that I know that I'm looking forward to after I finally got to play all the way through the first 2 games when they did the remastered versions on PlayStation, were the Onimusha games. This new one is the Onimusha. Because I played a demo of it. I played the demo and recorded it for YouTube. I didn't really get a lot of views for it or anything, but I didn't give it a lot of like pomp and circumstance. But I loved it. It looks great, plays well, and I'm glad that Onimusha is making a comeback after I remember playing the original game back in back when it came out, I rented it. I remember renting it. But I didn't really like make a lot of progress in it. Until here a few years ago when they did the remaster. And it was just like basically like a polished port. I loved Onimusha 1. Onimusha 2, I loved up until the very end. I hated the final boss. It was garbage. But anyway. And I'd never played 3 or the other sequels or whatever. But the Way of the Sword, phew, that one looks really good, plays really well. I really enjoyed it. So Wolverine and Onimusha, and there's another one. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's, I think, a vampire game that's coming out. It might be the end of this month, honestly, or maybe it's beginning of September. Like Blood of the Dawnwalker, and my wife is really big on vampires, and it's one I think she might be interested in. And I've played a few games with vampires that I've enjoyed. Like there was one a few years back called. It's like Vampire, spelled like vampire, but probably pronounced vampire. I liked that one a lot, and my wife did too. But that one looks good, but there's another one, and now all of a sudden I can't remember what it is. Anyway, there's a bunch of them, and they're going to take up my time. Because, you know, I've got my wish list on PlayStation, and I have stuff on Steam. And then October's not much better. I'm hesitant about this one, but I also look forward to it because I love the original book stuff and the original movies, the first few movies. The Hellraiser game they're making where Doug Bradley's coming back as Pinhead. I'm hesitant because I really don't think anybody will be able to play that on stream because it's that graphic. But it looks cool, and I've liked other games that have had Clive Barker's name on them in the past. Okay, let's see how I do here. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay. I love the offbeat. I love that the band sounds as bad as me. That sounded like horrendous trash.
You are on your way to be.
I don't know how I got 97% on that because I felt like I kept missing beats, but I think I was just either too early or too late. Like a little bit, slightly.
Great.
Guess that wasn't why I wasn't a percussionist. No, I wasn't a percussionist in band because you had to know how to play the piano beforehand, and I didn't get piano lessons. So I remember being upset about that at first, but then in retrospect, I'm glad I wasn't a percussionist because I enjoyed overall being a trumpet player because they held a little bit of power in music. Like a lot of times the other instruments kind of had to follow what the trumpets, the higher brass, would do. But part of that too was because my band director, my first band director in high school and everything was, and the one in college, the one I mentioned that was a bully and for all intents and purposes just a supreme douche. He was a trumpet player, so there was favoritism there already, I guess.
Want to help me find my lost medication?
Sure, let me go find your drugs. Oh boy.
Wonder why no one picked this up.
Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. Your illicit drugs, my friend.
Thanks for the help, kid.
You're welcome. Comic klepto. Someone stole a comic book, if I remember right here, and you have to go retrieve it. Yay. Oh no, not a comic book.
Hey, you little thief! Ah, my asthma.
Sir, are you okay?
That is one condition that anybody that has it, you have my deepest sympathies. I'm glad. I'm thankful for me. I've never had to deal with it.
Okay. Hey.
I've known people that have had like
what,
severe asthma, and
I'll
it's
give you
like, it's no
$5
joke, man.
and some comics if you help me get my stuff back from that punk.
You got a deal.
Oh, great. Yeah, and I don't like the punching mechanic on the bike. Get back here. Okay. Can I go back and pick it up without getting off the bike?
Why'd anyone throw this?
Yay! Okay, that wasn't too bad. That's the thing with that's maybe not the best sometimes with a lot of these old Rockstar games is some of the missions can be finished in like seconds. But maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. It never bothered me that much. As a kid, sometimes I'd be like, oh, you know, that sucked because that mission was a bit too short. Now as an adult and I'm impatient with a lot of stuff, and games sometimes go on too long to me, I'm like, yeah, make it quick. Just if it's something that I can play that has like a short campaign or whatever, but it has like replayability, then I am perfectly fine with that. Like Star Fox, which I know too, you know, a lot of people, Star Fox 64 and the remake, if you want to call it that they did. Probably what didn't feel that way for a lot of people. They're like, it doesn't have replay value. It does to me, man. I never got tired of that. I made it my first stream on here. It's a piece of history, I guess. Well, I mean, I could go and do some money on the side. I think I might save that for a later stream of like doing the paper routes and stuff. But there's got to be like more missions or something. Right? Maybe? I'll tell you what, let's cause some chaos, shall we? Hey, buddy. Now you're itchy. And oh no. Oh no, I heard a female. Oops. Forgive me. Forgive me. Oh god, and I ran right into the stink bomb. Thank you. I'm glad that worked. Oh no! No! I deserve this though. Ooh, I've got that rocket gun. The one thing I haven't gotten yet, I forgot about that weapon. You have the rocket gun at first, and it kind of sucks. I don't want to shoot Algernon though. You can get a potato gun. I think they call it a spud gun. Excuse me, totally not doing something nefarious here. Hey guys. Dang it. Come here. You nerd. Yes! Oh, I wonder why they will never make a sequel to this game. Oh no. A Miracle on Bullworth Street. I don't remember all these Christmas missions in the original game. The only reason I can even say that now is because when they did that port on PlayStation Network and I went and played it, it was the original PlayStation 2 version, and it didn't have all this content, and I just don't remember any of this.
Where's my bike? I'm much obliged.
Well, yeah, let me go get your bike for you. Where? How far away? Okay, it's not that far away. Okay. Let me go get your bike for you, my friend. I'm so sorry, sir. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get my slingshot out. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. I'm too fast for you, sucker. Yeah. Alright. Here it is.
Jim, you're a stand-up fella.
Yes, I am. I am a great, great young man. I'm the best young man you have ever met.
I'm just gonna collect this.
I'm Jimmy Bobkins. Miracle on Bullworth Street.
Hey, kid! It's
Hey, kid!
Remember me?
Sorry.
Oh, great, it's the crazy lunatic.
What was that?
Oh, nothing, mister.
Hey, I'm, you know, Santa Claus, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, right, Santa Claus. How could I forget? We met a few times when you crept into my bedroom when I was asleep as a kid. Then only more recently
That
when you
sounds
were
bad.
drunk under a bridge. You're right,
See,
man. How
Santa
could I
Claus
forget
is, a
fine
lot of the
role
stuff in
model
Santa
like
Claus
you?
is creepy, right?
Ho, ho. Now, listen up. There's an imposter going around claiming he's me. He's ripping people off by posing for Santa pictures and charging for it. That's my money.
Santa Claus was
You take care of this
something I
imposter,
kind of
then
lost
I
my
can take
belief
what's
in
rightfully mine.
fairly early, but it was mainly
Cut you
because
in
of
on the action. Of course.
friends at school
What do you
telling me he
say?
didn't exist, and then
Well,
essentially
I wasn't
being like, you
expecting
know,
much of my stockings
you're
this
dumb
year.
if you believe in it, and I'm
So
like,
why
I'm
not?
not dumb,
That's
so I stopped
spirit.
believing in him. And then, you know, it was the thing you start noticing the signs, right? That Santa doesn't exist. You start to use logic.
Come on. Step right up. Get your picture taken with Santa Claus. Come on, kiddies.
Oh man, there's like actual doors. This is terrible. I'm just doing all this vandalism. Hey! Don't hit me. Yes, I am. I'm gonna grab my baseball bat. Though I will say that even though like I'm not really big like on my dad or anything, but he at least participated in this. I always appreciated the lengths that my family went to, which again I say that with my dad. I don't think he was behind it, but I always appreciated the lengths they went to with what they did to try and convince me when I was younger that Santa was real. And it was mainly, what am I doing? It was mainly the stuff that they did for Rudolph. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Now I'm beating up doors. I'm committing a hate crime. I'm committing a hate crime. But they started it. Okay, you guys saw that. They started it. Okay. Sorry. What they did that was really cool, honestly, was they they would take like a red laser pointer. It's like one of those red laser pointers, like well, I think it might have been like a red flashlight, but it was a lot like a laser pointer, right?
All sorted.
When back in the day, and I don't know if they still do this anymore, they would do like the little news broadcasts on Christmas Eve that Santa Claus was coming to, you know, these different houses, and it was like a Santa radar, It was like a kind of cute little thing that local news would do, I guess. And if they showed on the radar that Santa was close to the house, and I might be seeing it on TV, because they would have the TV on while we were, unwrapping presents. And my family had more of the tradition where I was the only child, and I would open some of my presents during Christmas Eve, and then the big stuff would be Christmas Day, right? But anyway, they would show the stuff on the news. Santa's in the air in this particular area. He's been spotted, blah, blah, blah. To convince me to go to bed, especially when I was like really little, because I would be like, oh, all uber excited, right? One of my family members, it might be my dad, it might be my grandpa, maybe my mom. It was always like somebody would sneak off, and I'd be in the living room. They would sneak off and go outside, and they would have that little red flashlight, whatever, laser pointer, whatever you want to call it, and they would stick it in the window and move it around, and you'd see like a red beam of light coming through, right? And they would tell me the mythology of that was that when Santa came to prospective houses to come in and leave presents, in order to ensure that kids were asleep, he would send Rudolph as a scout to ensure that the kids were asleep, and he did so by pointing his nose. If he got received basically like a sign or a signal or whatever that the kid was awake, he would tell Santa to skip the house. So when the laser pointer would come through the window, Rudolph poking his nose in, that was my sign. Oh no, I gotta go to bed. And I would rush off to bed. And if I still wasn't like going to sleep fully, they would go outside my window and do it again to be like, go to sleep, Rudolph is outside. Santa's needing to come in. You need to go to sleep. Then I'd go to sleep next day. Whatever presents my family had bought that they had to put together and put under the tree, they would do so then while I was asleep. So I know that was like a long story, but that was something that I found to be very, like, I respected it a lot as an adult. And I mean, I don't have kids or anything, but it's like if I did, that would have been kind of a cool tradition to carry on, but it's at least something that I can, remember, and I think of it fondly. It's, like I said, with my mixed feelings toward the one parent, this one of the only positive things I have where he's concerned. But like I said, he wasn't the only one. I think of the others too, and it was a good memory for me.
Anyways, shut up and get to work.
But yeah, they didn't get to do it for a long time, because I think it was by like 2nd or 3rd grade I was like, yeah, nah, Santa's not real. Already screwed up. Dang it. Told you, shop's gonna be what I'm gonna end up failing if I'm not careful. I gotta lock in. Lock in, chat.
You're getting somewhere now.
Okay, don't mess this up. Bad time for my face to start itching too. Okay, that was 5. Come on.
You're showing promise, huh?
Yes. All right. Of course, my grandfather too. For many years after that, up until it was up until by the time I met my wife and moved out and everything, he would at Christmas always he never played a Santa or anything, like in a community or whatever, but he always loved to call me. He would call me, or he would call, I think he would even call some other members of the family, and he would always refer to himself as Santa Claus. He never said Santa, because my grandfather loved him to death, but he was as southern as they could be. And he would He would call himself Santa Claus.
I got something to show you.
I miss that old man. Gross. And she's the one with the cold sore. Are the flowers out here still alive? Surprise. No, they're not. They're dead. That's actually another really cool detail, so I can't pick any more flowers. Please get away from me. I got all I needed out of you. We are not in a relationship. We are associates with benefits, I guess. Ah, as gross as that sounds. Get away from me. You're smothering me. Stop smothering me.
It's been fun.
Yeah, you. Go away. Go away. Go to class. Photography too. Alright. I'm getting a lot of classes knocked out of the way in this stream. Yeah, I'm at about, I think at this point, I'm at about 2 hours and 40 minutes. I might go for about another 20 minutes or so. Make it like a, you know, relatively an even three. Even three.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope none of you forgot your
It's past my bedtime because I'm so old. Take pictures of students for the yearbook. Oh boy. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Hey, Algie. Yay! You prick. Let me go. I should make your picture look like complete trash.
Look at the camera.
Well, cripes. You... Okay, that's not really a great picture, but I'll accept it. Hey, girl. Give me a picture. Yay. Okay, I've done my 3. Return to the classroom. This was ridiculously easy. Okay.
You know, Jimmy, you have a little bit of a rough edge, but I really think there's something special about you.
She's flirting with me. I have a wife. Leave me alone.
That was great.
And I keep having to tell people in this game, it's like all these women are all thirsty after Jimmy, and I'm like, I have a wife. Leave me alone.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Nut cracking. Tee. Anyway. Where? Okay, this is in the school. Man, who needs a favor? And it disappeared. Cool. The favor stuff is so dumb. Okay, it's down here. Alright. Okay, here we go. What is this? I don't remember this at all. Oh no, it's something with band.
Oh, Jimmy, there you are. I've been
Great.
looking all over for you. Why, Miss Peters? What's the matter?
Well, you know how tonight is our Christmas pageant, right? It's kind of a pagan, spiritual, age-appropriate, loving thing we've got going on here.
Oh
It's all
boy,
about
paganism.
letting go and being really unself-conscious.
Sounds like heaven, miss.
Great. Well, we are about to go on stage in a couple of minutes, but our lead percussionist has
You know what I'm really happy about?
Oh,
I'm really
that
happy that
sucks.
my stream
Guess it's gonna be a
so
rhythm-free
far
pageant
tonight,
this year.
knock on wood,
I've been planning this
has
pageant
not had
for
any
months.
issues despite
I
the
have
weather
hand-sewn the
seeming a
costumes.
little bit
I stayed
disagreeable
up
this
for
evening.
days painting the backdrop for the stage. I've called on the good spirits to watch over us, and all the parents are now waiting in the auditorium.
I love how the
so
music
what do you want
teacher
me to
should
do
be a
about it?
drama teacher.
You have to get up
That's
on
the
that
one
stage
class
and
we're
play.
missing, kids.
You have to save the Christmas pageant.
Are you serious? Group participation in a public performance? No way! I'm a teenage boy.
No?
No way!
No. You have to help me. Unless you plan on failing my course.
What? You gotta be joking, right? Oh, come on. The only boys my age who like that kind of stuff
Okay,
end up
in
dancing
all
in
fairness, that
musicals
is kind
or
of a
working
low
for
thing.
Hollywood.
Like being
Please.
blackmailed
Do I look
with a
like
grade.
I'm joking?
That's
you want
weird.
another F, boy?
You want another F, boy? I'm gonna give you all the
I'll do your
F's if you
stupid
don't do what I ask. To
You know,
get
for a
in there
hippie, you're a
and
real
play
bully,
a
man.
nutcracker.
Peace and love, Jimmy.
I know, I turned her into a redneck.
And
Forgive
there's
me.
one other thing. You'll have to wear
Made her sound like
Oh, now
Billy
I know
Bob
you're
Thornton
joking.
in Sling Blade.
Oh, come on, Miss Peters. This
Ranch
is the kind
fried
of thing I'll have to talk
taters.
to my therapist about when I'm older.
Good movie.
Have a heart. I'll look like a complete moron in front of the whole school.
Well, in my opinion, you look like the hero who saved the Christmas pageant.
Yeah? Well, it's not your opinion I'm worried about.
You'll be fine.
Oh no.
Wasn't that lovely?
I'm remembering bits of this now, and yeah, this was only Scholarship Edition. These Christmas missions were not anywhere at all in the original.
The holiday medley.
Wonder why they were cut. That snowball one was complete garbage, but this... Oh God, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Christmas depends on you. Oh, yes. Thank you. It's all to them. Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Music again. It's a medley. This sounds like crap. I remember playing stuff like this in middle school. This is where you heard this, not in high school. Oh, him pa rum pum pum pum. This is making me cringe. Oh, rum bum bum rum pum pum pum. At least it looks like Petey is with me, so I'm not suffering alone. Jeez, this is like a really long music class. We're only at 37%. I'm playing a keyboard and he's playing a timpani. Bum, 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 la, la, la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La, 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 la. Oh, Lord. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this freaking gameplay. La 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 la. It sucks a big fat one. And it's still going. I love how Eunice is dancing. I love that dancing in the background, man. Da, 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 da. I know what it feels like to be a parent watching one of these things, thinking right there that they were about done, and they were so thankful. I was like, ah, but then it just keeps going, and you realize the horror is never finished. Notice how I can do the tika-tika where it's like going back and forth, but if I have to hit them both at the same time, I can't do it. Yeah! That was complete and utter dog poop. That was dog duke, man. Good Lord, how many Christmas missions are there, dude? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trashing Christmas. I mean, it's a bit early, you know? But she got the stanky leg. She had the stanky leg. Now she doesn't. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I understand why these missions were cut. This is like the one aspect that really, really sucks so far. All the stuff I said about really loving this game in the past, I think it just namely was the original. Scholarship Edition's not bad, no, but this is not needed. I like the extra classes, like that additional content, but I don't care for the Christmas missions. Hey, guy. You're creepy. Alright. Maybe if I can at least just
Hey,
finish
Santa.
out all these Christmas missions
What's
would
up?
be good.
Well,
I need my
this
pillow
is
back.
My favorite little helper. You want to smoke? Oh no, I forgot. Little goody two shoes doesn't
I want to be
smoke.
done with these missions.
So, what are you up to?
Santa.
This, doesn't look like much of a workshop.
I know. We gotta fix this dump up. Look through some trash cans for ornaments or any junk that sparkles. This is a classy operation. We gotta look the part.
Oh, come on, man. With your whiskey breath and your weird manner? You just scream Christmas spirit to me.
Of course, I do.
Emphasis on
But this
spirit.
dump
Ah.
needs to look nice.
You leave it to me, Mr. Claus.
Jeez. Oh man, he needs decorations. Sparkling trash. Okay. So I've got like a time limit. Thankfully in this game, I will say that a lot of the time limit stuff is... it's manageable. Some games... oh god, I spoke too soon. Some games... get away from me, doggy! Are like... the time limits are ridiculously difficult to meet. You know, I like animals, but I'm getting ready to drop kick you, dog. Get away from me. I'm collecting trash. Get away from me. Oh my god! It's Darby O'Gill and the little people. Oh no. Ah! Okay. That was easy.
Okay, man. Here's all the junk I could find.
I had longer legs.
Nice
They had the
going,
baby
kid.
legs.
I
Sorry.
think we're just
I don't mean to make fun of
about
short
ready
people.
for business. Oh,
I'm sorry
by the
to my
way,
wife and all of
you
you
brought a
others.
camera,
I'm
right?
sorry that you're short.
I'm afraid the elves let me down this year.
Yeah, I kind of figured
Forgive
they
me.
would. Don't worry, I got it covered.
Good.
Please
Now,
tell me
go
this is the
stand
last
over
Christmas
there
mission.
and make
Oh
me,
my
I
god.
mean us, rich. Ho, ho, ho!
Yeah, you sit on that toilet, buddy. Oh. This is horrifying.
Are you insane?
Smile, kid. There we go. Okay. 4 more! Yay!
Ho, ho, ho.
Come on. Why are you floating, child? He's possessed by Satan. Look at him, look at him. He's floating! What? That smile was so quick. There.
All right, maggots.
This is really dumb. This is really dumb. I'll admit, as a kid, I didn't like going to talk to Santa. It wasn't the idea of, like, sitting on the lap of some weird stranger or whatever. Like, I didn't want to talk to him. I was afraid to talk to Santa. As a kid, I was, like, really shy. And that kid looks like me, just on the normal. Anyway, it was like, I wasn't social and didn't like talking. So, I didn't want to talk to someone and tell them what I wanted for Christmas. I was a weird kid, I guess. Funny how that has not changed at all, ever. You know, still weird. God, that kid has a stink face, too. Smile, you little turd. She smiled, but she turned away. Oh my god. Smile. There we go. And she's giving me the rock elbow. Rock elbow. Rock eyebrow. God. The people's eyebrow. You can tell I'm sleepy.
Ho, ho, ho! I haven't seen this much.
She's
dough
giving me the
since my
elbow.
days at the track.
The track?
I'm
Yeah,
done.
you know, the reindeer games, and, oh, hey, I might be able to catch the last race. Gotta go, kid. Here's your cut.
Wow. Please. Is that it? I think that's the last Christmas mission. Is that the last Christmas mission? Are you having a seizure, sir?
You know, you should strike me down right now. Forget it. The great one should, and I ain't talking hockey.
Cheer up, kiddo. It will get better.
You hear about that real estate down in Florida?
Oh no! Good luck. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Might as well end on a bang, right? He did. You heard him. He said, "Might as well strike me down." So I shot him with a rocket. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, the police are after me. Yeah, I think this will be where I stop. I think that's the last of the Christmas stuff. That'll be a good place to end so that, you know, next time I can not have to do any more of that crap. Alright. Let's go back to school. Yeah, let's go on and get in here. Okay. Perfect place. I made a lot of progress tonight. Excuse me. Yeah, buddy. And let's save. No, I tell you what. Let me go to sleep and then I'll save. Let me do that. I like to just, you know, go back in and go immediately to my classes to fail them. Alright. Let's save. Alright. How far am I now? Okay, like right around 32%. So where was I at before? It was like roughly about 20 or so. I think it might have been. Okay. Let's stop there. Alrighty. Feel like this is a perfect place. Okay. Alright. So let me sit my controller off to the side so I don't like, you know. Alright. So, I guess that'll wrap up the stream for tonight. I had a good time like I always do. Well, when things work and everything else. So, I'm glad to have had some people pop in. I know, a few of us might have had some issues with signal and other stuff. Not a big deal. I enjoyed having, you know, conversation. I want to thank any of you that might still be watching or might be watching on YouTube or anything else, for, you know, hanging out with me and just listening to me cut a few jokes, ramble, do some stupid stuff. This was definitely more of like a relaxing night. I don't, if I didn't joke as much or whatever, I'm sorry. There are some games that I obviously have on my list that I'll definitely be able to make some more jokes about and other stuff. So next week, I'll keep doing like the one time a week. I still want to maybe here and there do more than one a week if I can get to a consistent schedule of doing so. But anyway, I want to be able to do that and the like, but we'll see what happens. But next week, I think I'll take a break from Bully again since I spent like a long time doing so. I will have to look at any games that might be coming out soon that I might want to play. Obviously, I will keep track of stuff on Steam. My wife often will keep track of stuff on itch. If I see any new things from some YouTubers that I might be able to go out here and buy or whatever, and play, I'll do that for, you know, entertainment's sake and the like. You know, whatever. But I'm not sure what I'll do next week, but I will figure something out. Um, we'll see what we decide. So I'll keep this relatively short and sweet. Um, thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy what you've been watching, if you want to follow me on Twitch, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to reach at least 20 followers. I think right now I'm at 15. I would love to have some subscribers. Can't talk today. Down the line, at some point, like, be able to build that up a bit. But hey, any of you popping in and watching is enough right now. But I'd like to see more. If you're watching on YouTube, I would love a subscription there as well. I'm getting close to 500 finally. I'm in the 430s at the moment, and I would love to get to 500 and go from there. I'm definitely trying to build all of this stuff up. If you want to follow me on other stuff, Instagram, TikTok, I have the same name that I have here on Twitch and on YouTube across the board. You can find me on all that stuff. Feel free to do so. I'd love to have you on there. Like, I like to talk to people, share content, that kind of thing. Feel free to, do so if you like. So, I guess that's all for me for tonight. And thanks again for sitting and chilling out with me. Hope you all have a good weekend. Hope everything is going well. And for right now, until I can get to a point of, consistency of being able to do more than one day a week, for now, I will see you next week, either next Friday or Saturday. We'll see. So, thanks again, as always. And I'll see you next time.